if you could feel how every choice you've made affected the people around you? Near death experiencers often go through what's called a life review, and they don't just see their actions, they feel them through the eyes and hearts of everyone they've encountered. In this episode, I talk with researcher Bob Copes about why these reviews are so transformative and how each of us will one day experience our own. Their stories offer a powerful opportunity to live more consciously with more love, starting now. Welcome to Dial Up Intuition, a podcast that invites you to awaken and expand your intuition. I'm your host, Kat Sanders. I was a radio and television broadcaster before a massive brain hemorrhage caused me to flatline. That life-changing event led to a beautiful near-death experience. And when I came back, I returned with some profound truths and the ability to connect with the other side. In this podcast, we'll explore these truths and learn how to strengthen your intuition and intuitive gifts. You'll hear conversations with remarkable intuitives who'll share how their gifts came alive, evolved, and became part of their daily lives. So whether you're just beginning your intuitive journey or you're ready to go deeper, this is your space to be inspired, guided, and reminded that your intuitive gift was always within you. So let's begin and dial up our intuition together. Okay, I am here with Robert Christopher Copes, and I am bringing him back. Robert is a scientist, former banker. He has spent decades exploring near-death experiences and sharing his insights through lectures across the United States and Europe. And his latest book, Impressions of Near-Death Experiences, is a rich tapestry of quotes from hundreds of experiencers whom he regards as life's greatest teachers. He serves on the board of the International Association for Near-Death Studies. He is currently residing in Amsterdam, the Netherlands, where he volunteers with children who are struggling in school. And I know, Bob, you are writing another book, and I can't wait to have that one come out because I love your current book. So I am really glad to have you here. And we're going to talk today about life reviews. So thank you for coming
Thank
in.
you for having me, Kat, again. And the next book is just the second edition of the first one with some additions,
Oh,
and
nice.
I'm working on that. Yeah.
Okay. Good, good, good. That's exciting. All right. So life reviews. So first of all, what is a life review? Who gets them? Explain what a
Mm.
life review is all about.
Well, a life review is a very special, interesting part of an NDE. And not everyone has the same near-death experience, not the same NDE. I always want to say that up front to people. They all differ. They are all different. And a number of those, or a subset of the NDEs, there is a life review. And a life review is exactly what it says it is. It gives you a review of your life. And it can be parts of your life, it can be the whole life. It can show in different ways. Some people say it's like a film that is being played before you. Some people say it's like pictures that are there. And some people say, oh, there was one person, he said, it was like I was standing in the middle of a football stadium. And where all the people were sitting, there were television screens. And I could just focus on one screen and see that episode in my life that was specifically dedicated to that a part of my life. And if I would turn and look somewhere else, I would see something else of my life. But my whole life was there. And what I find the most interesting part of an NDE, or a life review in an NDE, is where people constantly say, you see what you did to others, but from different points of view. You see it from your own point of view, of course, because you were the doer, you were the one who was acting, but you see it also from all the other people that were there that you interacted with. And it can be anything nice. And then what you see, but you see it from the other point of view. So you become the others. And if it is something nice, you will revel in the fact that you did something nice. You will be happy. But if you did something less lovingly, then you will suffer from that. You will feel the pain on behalf of the other. And that is really what I understand from people who have had such an experience. That is that can be very painful. And it's a life changer. The whole thing, the whole near-death experience is a life changer. But having a life review where you feel what others went through because of what you did is even more so a life changer. Because when you come back again, you think twice before you do something else, or when you do something nasty to people. I want to stress also that near-death experiences don't become saints. So after their experience, they can do how to say that, nasty things to people. We are all human beings. We still make mistakes.
Yes, we're
But they
definitely
know,
imperfect.
yeah, yeah, absolutely. And but they know that other people have feelings. They are become more empathetic, I think.
Yeah, I had a bit of a life review, but I feel like I got a little bit gypped. I actually had a couple of lessons. I went into this like mist, which was really weird. Like I was kind of in or on a cloud, kind of in. And I had this lesson that was like, you know, a couple of things wrong and you need to learn the right way. And I
Mm,
had this lineup of individuals, and this is what I was taught in the church that I attended for a long time. And it was a lineup of, okay, this is how you think the hierarchy goes for who's good and who's not. And it's like, okay, so these are the people that don't sin much or their sins are very limited. And then these are the people who sin more. And these are the people that are bad
yeah,
because of what your religion has taught you and what you've got stuck in your head. You know, these people are really good and these people aren't so good. And you know, because this person has this religion that you think is totally wrong, and this person sinned because they did this bad thing. And then this lineup of people was all kind of mushed together in this great big circle of people, like we're all one, we're all the same.
mm,
And then this source, this godlike person, kind of wrapped his big old arms around these now small people but all one, and said, would I forsake any of my children?
mm,
They're all the same, they're all
yeah,
equal in my eyes. And
yeah,
you do not have the right to judge. And they're all the same. And so I was basically shown, you've got this all wrong, you know,
yeah,
and
yeah.
you
You have
know,
it wrong. Yeah,
yeah, you got it all
yeah.
wrong, baby.
Yeah, yeah. I
And
I can imagine that because that's also what I understood from NDEers. There is no hierarchy there. It's
there
not
isn't a
better people
hierarchy.
or lesser people or richer people. There's no materiality there.
Yeah,
So being rich here doesn't mean anything there. And
right.
we are all the same. We are all loved. We are
We're all
all
loved.
equal.
Yeah. And then I was shown a few things that had happened to me that were bad, some bad experiences, that things that had happened to me that were very painful, um, and frightening and such, that I had been through. And then those things had affected me in a certain way that made me afraid of a, a certain kind of person.
Mm,
And then I reacted to that in a way that I took it out on, well, this one girl that wanted to be my friend. And it was like, no, 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 because you have that kind of an accent and you come
mm,
from that place. And so I'm afraid of you because you're
mm,
going to be in a gang and they're going to hurt me. And so, but she just wanted to be my friend.
Mm,
And I was shown how much I hurt that person by rejecting her friendship
mm.
and what it did to her and how it made her
Yeah,
not want to be friends with people like me.
yeah,
That was a life review lesson for me. And even
yeah,
though I had grown up and I wasn't like that anymore, it still showed me what I did and how it hurt her.
yeah,
And it was a big life lesson. And again, then I was shown you look into people's eyes and you see who they are, and you see that they are all beautiful people with source and oneness in them. And you stop
yes,
judging people based on the fact that you were hurt, the fact that you were, injured, whatever, that you'd been through these experiences. That was my life review. And it wasn't, it was a kind of a mini life review because I didn't get to see like you were explaining, but it was enough. I came back realizing that I have got to forget about things that may have happened to me. And
but
I
apparently this story is so important for you in the rest of your life that maybe that was enough for you to see while being on the other side. And
certainly
some people need
something,
to see the whole thing, the whole life they
right,
had, and then bring that back here to tell people. And for
right,
you, that was there was, and it shows you. Well, it shows me that another thing that I understood from near-death experiences is that fear which you had for the girl because you thought she came from a certain background and you were afraid of that. Fear is destructive. It has nothing to do with love. Um, if it's understandable, your reaction as a child, of course, everyone's reaction is understandable in the end, I think. That's why on the other side, there is no judgment also. It's something we should talk about too. But it's if you would have been more loving to her instead of being afraid, then things would have changed. Things would have been different and it would have added more energy to the world, I think. And I say that not that I want to correct you or so, whatever. That's not the reason why I say it. It's we all have fears, and every time we are afraid of something, it reduces the energy, it reduces the love. Fear is a very well, bad or sad thing to have because it makes a lot of um, it breaks a lot of things.
yes, yes. So even though I got gypped, didn't have a life
Yeah.
review like a lot of people, or like some people have had, that it has included the good things that I did and other things. I got what I needed, I
Mm,
think. I was shown don't judge, everyone is the same. And this is something I need to get over, is that yes, I was hurt, and that I need to look in people's eyes and see that everyone
mm,
is one with me.
yeah,
It's important.
yeah.
So,
And the thing that I said just before is that there is no judgment. That's very important of life reviews too. What I understand from Andy Ears is that the life review shows can show everything. Apparently, in your case, not everything, but you can see anything what you did, and you will feel it from the other point of view. You will be that other person. So you will feel not very happy when you did something not so positive to someone. But in the end, there is no judgment. There is no one telling you you did it so wrong. You have to go here or there. You have to go to hell or purgatory or whatever. It's not there. And that makes it very interesting. And to give you an example from my book also is there was this boy of 14 who drowned and has NDE. And in his NDE, he was in the presence of an angel and he was shown his life review. And then at the end of it, he said to the angel, "Oh, I hope I'm not going to be judged too severely." And then the angel said, "You are going to be judged by the most powerful judge there is." And then the boy said, "Oh, and when is that going to happen?" And then the angel said, "It already has happened. The judge is you."
Yes.
So it means that there is no judge. And if there is a judge, then it's you. You can judge yourself sufficiently when you are in the presence of this all loving force, and with all knowing, you can see everything you do. There are no lies there. That's another thing that I know. There have been people that were sort of not clear on what they did on earth, and then it was only accepted when they were accepting what they did, what they had done. So they had to become clear. So there is no possibilities for lies. There is no, you cannot hide anything. That's the whole idea. Everything is out in the open. You cannot hide anything. Your thoughts, your actions, everything is there. And you cannot say they're not there because they are clear for everyone to be seen. Yeah. In one case, a woman, a Belgian woman, she was shown her life, and she's when it was over, she thought, oh, and it was in the presence of everyone else. There were a lot of others there, or spirits, and she was so afraid that that people would judge her, and that was not the case. She said it was everyone was applauding me and were happy that I did this life, that I was uh, going through all this, and they were so happy with also the mistakes that I made. And she was so astonished. Yeah, I love that story.
Yeah, that's a wonderful.
There's no judgment. There's no judgment.
Well, let me ask you this then. If we're telling our listeners, my listeners, you can claim them too. We're
Now that
telling
I can claim the yeah.
you
Yeah,
can claim them with me. So you're telling our listeners that it's only going to be judgment from ourselves, and there's
yeah.
no hell, there's no bad thing, we're not going to be spanked. We just have to face it, and it's faced gently. um, then is that going to make them want to run out and just do whatever they want because they
Yeah.
know they can get away with it? What do you think about that?
Well, if people think like that, and after listening to what we are saying here, and they just go out and kill people or rob a bank or do other nasty things to people, they oversee something. They oversee that they will feel what they have done to others, but they will feel it from the point of view of the others. They will become the others. So if you let's say, well, at this moment there are so many people torturing each others. Like, you just look at Sudan, look at what is happening on the West Bank or in Gaza or in Russia, Ukraine, all those wars that's going on. Both sides will feel what the other side felt. You will become the other side. So the Palestinians will become the Israelis, and the Israelis become the Palestinians. The Russians become the Ukrainians, and the Ukrainians will become the Russians. But also in our own life, we don't have it to see it on a national scale. We can, whatever you did today to someone else. I'm saying you, not you, but your listeners. You will be able to feel from the point of view of the other. You will become the other. And interestingly, there is also, um, let me tell you the story of Daniel Brinkley. He is a guy who killed a lot of people because he was part of an American organization that had to go to other countries to kill off adversaries. And in his life review, he sees all his kills, but he sees his kills from his point of view, but also from the victim's point of view, becoming the victim, seeing where the victim came from and how he came to be there when he was shot, but also the women of the victims and the children of the victims. So it is here you see also the ripple effect. You see, because all knowledge is there, everything is there at the same time. So the feelings of the children are there as well. You will feel what that is to those children. So if people, after listening to us, say, "Oh, let's go out and just torture or rob a bank or do something like that,"
Yeah.
you will feel the consequences.
Yeah. And I have to tell you,
Better do something nice, something loving, because you will feel the consequences of that as well,
you
and you
will.
will love it.
You will
Yeah,
love it. And I have to tell you too, when you're on that other side, when you're in that, at least in the near death experience that I felt, I can't tell you when you're all the way over because I haven't died yet. Well,
yeah,
not
yeah,
in this lifetime anyway. But when you're on that other side and you're feeling that life review, you're feeling that you are so naked. You
yeah,
are,
yeah,
I mean, you are really, you really don't want to be exposed in that way. You that it is so much love and compassion, and you just really don't want to be the bad guy right then and there. I mean, I,
Mhm.
I can't even express how you don't want anything negative to show because you are in such a place of beauty and love, ultimate and pure love. And you are feeling this unconditional love. And even though you're not being spanked and you're not being,
Yeah,
yeah, sent to hell, um, you are part of that love. The last thing you want is to go, oh, look at this, whatever that I did, that's such a bad thing. I can't even describe it. Let me just tell you, don't do the bad things because when you get to that place, you really are exposed and you really
yes,
don't want anything negative to come through because the shame of it at that point is horrendous.
yes, yeah. You put it well in this way. You put it perfectly right.
I
Yeah,
know, I don't
I
even know
couldn't
how
have
to
said it
explain
better.
it.
No, that's how it is. You're exposed. You cannot hide anything. It's
It's all
yeah, you
out there.
cannot hide anything. It's all out there
It's
for
all
anyone
out
to
there
see.
for the
Yeah,
universe to see.
yeah.
And it's there.
And what some people say also is, I didn't only hurt the other person, but I hurt God. Some people said
Yes.
that I hurt God by doing that, or yeah, the universe was hurt because
Yeah.
of what I did. So
Yeah.
it was felt everywhere.
Yeah. That's the
So
way to say it because yeah, it's not just I hurt myself, I hurt God, I hurt that other person, I hurt the universe by what I
yeah,
did. Yeah.
yeah.
So that's perfect. Wow. Well, we should probably wrap it up because I can't stay on forever with you, even though I really would like to pull all this great information out of you, but I know where you live. So
Yeah,
I
that's
may be
good.
I may be calling on you again, but this is such good
You're
information.
welcome. It was so nice to be with you, Kat. It's really amazing. It's
Yeah.
I love we know each other from the conferences, the Irons
Yes.
conferences, and
Yes.
we dance together,
Yes, we
and
did. We
it's
danced. That was
always a joy to see you and to have conversations with you. I love you.
oh, I love you too. And I hope you're going to be in Seattle this year for the conference.
It
I
depends on certain things. Yeah.
okay. Well, I hope to
But
see you.
I will be there. Yeah.
I hope so too. And if not, I do know where to find you. And
Yeah.
yeah, so, but thank you again. I really, really appreciate it. And all your wealth and knowledge right here from my listeners. So, again, thank you. And I really appreciate it. And maybe we'll do this again.